Here as a result of a downpour of rain. Following this now, this rain has been very intense. As you can see, coming from Old Road, the water is overflowing. And this is the Ministry of Public Works. Yellowish is doing some work as a result of having to take out the sand to control the flow of water. This is not the first place, neither the second nor the third. There are specific areas who will be bringing you live Facebook activities as it relates to this. What is happening is that as a result of this, you have normal Liberians who are doing business now. They are throwing people on their back, and as they told you to cross, you have to give them small thing. I think it is a natural disaster. It is not something to go blame on government, but as you can see it, they're kind of doing everything possible to ensure. Trying to walk a little bit, but I really want to see it.
C'est un applaudit.
No, that car. About go there, that is to tell you how well we're holding. Something that holding around here. See the vehicle? See the vehicle there? So it's something very serious. These people are doing business. Would like to speak with. Hello. You want to? Don't want to talk. Okay. So I beg you, please tell us. This is OKFM. This is our live Facebook. On right now. We'd like to know from you since this morning how you know deep has this been in terms of the flow.
Very good.
So how do they manage that? Did you experience that being stuck here?
Yeah, that usually our team will take for some scan for you.
But we see the people coming here. Since when they came here with this something?
Just a little past several times.
Okay. I'm seeing Public Works Minister Mabutu Nyipa. We still making efforts to see if he will accept or grant us a live Facebook interview so that he will tell us exactly what's happening here. But we're trying to get that. So we're trying to capture Public Works Minister. He's in his jacket, as you can see. we're going to go to right now as a result of the flood. If you can talk to us, we appreciate that. Over and over, people didn't stop dumping or another issue, filled in the waterway. Trying to explain to them, people don't understand. Now we got a situation like this where people are suffering now because 2 or 3 persons decide to build in there. The rest of them are the couple of sharing the back there. People can do nothing. So maybe the best thing that can happen to you guys on the press. You can say this over and over. People don't understand. Because at the end of the day, so apart from here, there are other areas experiencing flooding. In other areas over there, no community, okay, and I said, one of the issues we need equipment. Nobody just don't. They're going to pay for this equipment. Come up here. We don't have it. Okay? So people need to understand. That's not the problem.
That person wash up.
Okay? So what is it? Get the guys that's talking about. We don't have all these guys that know you don't need to go to the front of the way. Get away with it about this way. Okay? So we'll go with this. Let's say, okay. See, because the way I see it, at the end of the day, people in the community, they see what's going on in the next time they come to the community. Stand there. Honorable Minister, this is a team of reporters from OKFM, and this is our live Facebook on OKFM Liberia. It's a privilege to see you here, especially in such a situation. Yes, we appreciate that. Okay.
Maybe we need to talk close to the machine set.
Okay, so you can place this side and wood for this side and okay. All right. You're listening to us in the diaspora. This is OKFM, and we are privileged to have with us Public Works Minister Mabutu Nyimpa here at Executive Car Wash. Honorable Minister, how can you term this situation in terms of this flooding here in this area?
Well, we consider this a very unfortunate situation. Unfortunate situation that has impeded traffic, that has made the free movement of goods and services very difficult. But the Ministry of Public Works will come in, will reacted robustly to the situation. We know the ministries have kept on. During the dry season, a number of activities going on in this community. We have the situation of people not observing zoning regulations. We have a situation of people not taking care of drainages in the community. And so all of what we have today is a definitive result of some of the problems that we're talking about in our communities, and appealing to our people to observe zoning regulations, and appealing to our people to take care of drainages in the community. But notwithstanding, we have amended, we have a responsibility to respond to these issues. And that's why we are here today. And as you can see, the Ministry of Public Works has the situation under control. And what we will do today, we will be of such that we will not have a repeat of this unfortunate situation.
Wow, it means that you are going to do extensively well, because there are many Liberians that are indoor today as a result of this. And this is not only the area experiencing this, other areas around Monrovia as well.
In fact, as I speak to you, our teams are across the city. We have a team at the freeway of Monrovia as we speak. That team has been able to bring the situation and put under control. We are here at the whole road intersection. There is another team in the Jamaica Road area. And so what we are doing is, first and foremost, to respond to the situation and bring relief to our people who are stranded. And in the meantime, our involvement and the solution we are finding will not be temporary. We'll make sure that it is a permanent solution. We'll also make sure that those who violated zoning regulations will have to feel the weight of the law. So where there is a need to demolish homes, to demolish structures that were built in waterways, in other ways, we will certainly do so. Because we believe it is unfair to the broad masses of our people that for the sake of just one or few persons, for their convenience, for their comfort, will cause hardship for the vast majority of our people. So we will not countenance this.
I spoke with the Assistant Minister for Technical Services shortly. We also complained about the issue of materials in terms of meeting the needs of these urgent situations. How can you also address that?
Well, what I can say is that we just passed the budget, and so there are resources available to attend to these conversations. And we are thankful to the Minister of Finance. We are thankful to His Excellency the President, who in fact, as early as this morning, made calls to all of us to make sure that this situation does not last up to the end of the day.
And people are hoping that this won't be repeated, that you have plans already been that you have experienced in this now.
That's exactly what we are doing. But an important part of it is to sensitize our people, is to appeal to our people. The situation we have is a situation that is brought upon us as one of our own great communities. Look at this structure you see. Look at the structure you see. And these are structures that cause difficulty in the community. This has been a difficult terrain in the very beginning. And so these structures are exacerbating the situation. But I can say this to you, firmly, that the Ministry of Public Works will take decisive actions. That henceforth, we will not have a repeat of this situation.
Okay, finally,
those who are in violation of zoning regulations, we have to face the full weight of the law. What we have to demolish, we will be constrained to demolish.
Is there anything you wish to say as we take leave of you? You have to go to other areas too.
Well, like I said in the beginning, we consider this an unfortunate situation. But again, Monrovia is a difficult community. The most part of Monrovia are areas that are swampy. But again, we are sorry that our people have to go through all of this. This is a result not of the making of our ministry, but we can safely say, look, we have a drainage here. If this drainage was allowed to operate the way it was built to operate, we will not have this situation. We will not have this situation. But again, I'll say to them, it's unfortunate, and we'll do all we can, and we do not have a repeat of it. As you can see, it's being brought under control. And so hopefully tomorrow we'll not have the same situation. And our teams are across the city, in the various counties, making sure that where it is possible for us to respond, we'll respond and respond robustly.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
You're most welcome.
Okay, so you just heard that for yourself. That's the Minister of Public Works, Honorable Mabutu Nyimpan. There are huge traffic still being experienced as a result of flooding around. But we're still making efforts. This time around, we want to speak with some Liberians who are doing business as a result of this situation. Like I said earlier, there are many who are, toting people on their backs to cross, because if you are wearing some sneakers and things, you don't want to pass through the water. You have to pay $1 or $2 to someone, so that they will cross you over. So we're still moving around. But you can keep viewing the water and make effort. This is OKFM, and we would like to hear from you.
Get it?
on this situation.
Quiet. I want to watch.
Again,
my man.
live Facebook feed has just captured the director of the Environmental Protection Agency. Would you just let the public know your name, sir?
Thank you very much. I'm Reno M. Dubai. I'm the acting executive director, EPA, and the deputy executive director at the EPA. Well, as you can see, the Ministry of Public Works and all, we have joined a convoy to rapidly and instantly respond to this issue, which we believe is an issue of national emergency. And instead of shifting blame, we are here to work, and instantly we are working.
From your own capacity as the EPA, what are you doing to ensure that like I'm seeing the Ministry of Public Works have brought some machines here, draining some waters away. From your own angle as EPA, what are you doing?
The EPA as an institution, we have the technical infrastructure to carry out awareness. We don't have equipment that public work does. We can do the recommendation, and since we are sectoral partners, we're working on the structure you are referring to. This structure as per the law. For you work in a structure, public work must give you a zoning permit. And when you obtain that zoning permit, you come to the EPA, you go through the process of ESIA, the Environmental Social Impact Assessment. I can testify clearly. All of these structures right here, they did not acquire EPA permit, and so they were illegally placed here. In fact, this structure was demolished 2 times by the EPA. The proponent is extremely stubborn, and as a result of his stubbornness and the stubbornness of all the other people around here, community dwellers and Liberians today are faced with this intense, unfortunate issue of emergency. But we are swiftly acting, and as the Minister of Public Works said, we are here today. We will not leave from here until this problem is solved. And when we leave, the problem will never be caused again, because we will do everything in money possible, giving our scope of operation, giving our executive mandate to ensure that this place is clear. Fortunately, from the EPA angle, I'm also on the presidential presidential special task force. So this also is within our mandate. But as a media practitioner, you are challenged to go in the communities and tell Liberians that, wait a second, did you obtain permit to do what you are doing? Liberians, I would say, we are on problem. We look at other way, we look at waterway, and we found it pleasurable to build in the waterway, to build in wetlands, to backfill. You see, everywhere here with backfill, the EPA does not welcome people illegally backfilling land and encroaching on national land. So at this critical juncture, what I can tell the people out there is the EPA, in collaboration with the Ministry of Public Works and MCC, we are working 24 hours around the clock, and this emergency will be mitigated instantly. But we are also going to create programs to stop this from happening. In the next few days and weeks, we're going to see the EPA all around the country. In fact, yesterday we just found the Beer Mountain 100,000 for violating environmental laws. A few weeks ago, we found Abidjan $3,000 for violating environmental laws. In fact, Kalando, its gas station on the boulevard is any demolition. So we are not sleeping. We are working. We're asking the Liberian people to rally around us and stop backfilling wetland and illegally building structure into waterways and alleys.
One would think that you are not reaching down to the common people. These are people that are also violating, and say that you haven't so pity on them because of the condition, or what?
Right now we are reaching out to the common people. The fact that we are here, who is affected? The common people are affected. So we are not reaching to the common people.
Especially those.
No,
like you said,
what we are doing at the EPA, we have the Department of Intersectoral that does community awareness and does community engagement. We have environmental health club in Bureau, elementary school and secondary school. So in fact, we want to create it at the university level. A few weeks ago, they were all on the radio. The awareness has been done, but people waiting to accept our awareness is the issue. So you as a media entity, us as Liberian, we have the collective responsibility.
And the regulatory aspect.
The regulatory aspect has been done. The enforcement aspect is what we are on as well. And then there is this bureaucracy of going through the code and blah, blah, blah. The law does not ask us to go through the code to act, to save the environment. The issue about the environment is a national emergency, and it is against our mandate. We are going to invoke the precautionary principle as enshrined in the Environmental Management Law of 2003 to act swiftly, and we are going to act swiftly and robustly. So to those of you Liberians out there who have pleasure in abusing the environment, So those of you Liberians out there, business tycoon who think you can illegally backfill a wetland to satisfy your own ego because you think it is okay. It is okay to please yourself, your egg-wasted test, and the Liberian people suffer. The EPA of today, we are prepared to work, we are prepared to the public work, and our robust action will speak for us.
This is a situation one are thinking that it cannot be solved in a daytime. There are others around Monrovia that are unable to do business in central town as a result of this situation.
It is an issue of national emergency. Every Liberian at this time must stand on their feet and look at the next man in your community who is building in waterway. Tell him to stop building in waterway. It's about time the Liberians in our community who see people throwing trash in Tunisia. Tell them to stop throwing trash in Tunisia. It's about time that we ourselves, Liberians, to start being crusader of ourselves, being crusader of the environment, because what is happening at Oro, you might not be living at Oro, but you might use a road to go in town, you might use this very Oro to go to your home. So when something happens to somebody in a particular community, it becomes a national issue. So now it's back on the community. Work with the EPA, work with the public way, and be a crusader for a greener environment.
Say your name again, sir.
My name is Randall Masekwe, the Deputy Executive Director of EPA, and currently acting as the Executive Director because our Executive Director is out and attending our MEA programs out.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, you just listened to the acting Executive Director of the EPA, and we want you to take a look at what the Ministry of Public Works has done.
It's narrow. The one going down, the one I know is going. But you can see the pool. They just need a ring to really clean it. And then you have the problem.
Okay, we are privileged to have Arthur. He's the owner of this flower garden here. Just what the Honorable Minister was speaking about. What do you make of this situation? There are others that are blaming you people that you are operating without permit, and these are waterways. What can you say to that?
People look for places to do business and do other things as common people. And so when the big hands come in here, and we told them they're not to build wall, and then we practice will come from other people. They overlook it and build a place. Well, place was not like it before. So addressing this with this, as you already said, certain situation, we are not happy. We are not happy for certain people. So they need to go the effort in the communities and see it. And the work we experience there for power plant. So I suffer a lot because most of my power.
Okay. Well, you live around here and see, as a result of this natural disaster, what has it cost you?
A loss of a lot of loss.
Most of the flower pots burst. And so, how do you manage in terms of these situations? How are you going to manage to replace them?
Well, I will try to re-establish
And, okay, I heard you say relocate.
Because maybe I'm not sure whether this situation will be calm or whether because we can come here again. But I don't know whether I will see.
Yeah, because the EPA is also against it, and they are saying that we should also be speaking to you people to understand that these are waterways, because as we said in the rainy season, and this could just happen another week. So what would you like to tell others that are engaged into this?
I will advise others to try to understand that analyse the situation, understand the problem where it has come from, to give you the problem.
Say your name again.
After racism,
Where do you live around here?
living in Madras.
Mad Estate. Okay, it's not too far from here, right? All right, thank you. All right, we... Let's get the camera on our side.
Don't put it on the camera. No way. You're smoking. You know, I'm going to go out here. You don't do well here. We're not going to see.
Hey, I'm taking the traffic. Taking it from the traffic.
On the side of you. On the side of you. Okay. That's good. Wait! You go, wait, yeah? Wait.
Shooting from the front, like you can you. Come on now, come.
Okay, this is OKFM, and we are privileged to have Madam Patrick Sue, the Director of Police here in Liberia. It's a pleasure to speak with you, sir.
Thank you very much.
With this situation, I see you are out of the office and you're yourself on the field. What does it mean?
Well, it means that people have to go to work and go to their businesses. So, looking at the situation here that we have a terrible flood, we have to do everything possible to ensure that traffic open.
Okay, this has been a problem not only in Monrovia. There are other areas experiencing this. And what can you say as it relates to the police? Are the presence being felt all over where we have this situation?
We made a contact with the disaster management agency, and we are working along with the police. We have deployed our men all over and trying to assist our citizens who are homeless to ensure that they are high ground.
Okay, but the EPA, even the Ministry of Public Works, are kind of, asking some Liberians that are also building on waterways, the wetlands, to this. What does it mean from the angle of the Liberia National Police? What can you say to that?
Well, the Liberia National Police is concerned about the free flow of traffic. Now that we have a structure right here that I think blocks the village. Because of huge traffic hijack, so our business here is to decongest the traffic. As it relates to people building the waterway, EPA and the public works will handle that in connection with the police.
So, can we say you are yielding fruits in terms of the control of traffic now?
You can take a look at the traffic now. I'm about to leave the area to my men because I think we are making a significant view.
Thank you very much, sir. And so that's Colonel Patrick Sudu. He's police commissioner here in Liberia. We're still making efforts. As you can see, put the camera down and see my foot, what's going on here. That is to tell you, it's not just easy, we keep moving. Are you doing, sir? There's a situation, I don't know if you wish to speak with it, sir, as a concerned citizen about this flooding situation. This is OKFM and this is our live Facebook. And I'm also here doing the recording for the news at 6 this evening. Would you mind adding your voice to the men and Liberians that are speaking about this situation? All right, thank you, sir. Let's get move. How are you doing, sir? This is OKFM and this is our live Facebook, and we are carrying the situation. Would you mind adding your voice to the men and Liberians that are speaking about this situation? What does it mean for us as Liberians? Can we know your name and number? From where, sir? How is the situation from that end?
Very good.
Marine. Okay, how is the water? Because from what we observe here, people weren't crossing so easily. There were people, toting one another, and you have to pass. Even cars were being stuck at a point in time.
Yes, sir. Anyway, we have to talk to
There are many who are building on wetlands, the waterways, and they are not leading to regulations by the EPA.
Yes, we can hold people. So we look at the government for what they are starting now.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. All right. How you doing, sir? There's something the views of Liberians as it relates to the water situation in the country today. Can you speak to us?
I'm just frustrated.
You said you are?
I'm very frustrated.
Can you bring it down? The camera wants to capture you.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm very frustrated. Like I said,
Okay.
I should have been at a meeting today at 11 o'clock. Very important meeting, job interview meeting. I have missed it because I have been caught up in this traffic since 8 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you. We're still right here.
talk, then talk to people. Talk your questions.
You doing, sir? This is Team OKFM, and we are sampling the views of Liberians as it relates to the situation in the country today as a result of the rain. Would you mind adding your voices to the many Liberians?
The only solution to this problem, the only solution to this problem, let the government find another alternative route. You shouldn't destroy nobody's property. You can put road on top of road. We'll travel around the country, we'll travel around the world, and we'll see what other people are doing. Let us do it here.
Is that your name?
My name is Tony Fokker.
Okay, so, but there are many who have been blamed for building on waterways and other things.
That will happen. And that's it, it can happen. But you can find an alternative route by building road on top of the road without destroying anybody's property.
Okay.
You understand? All of us been traveling around the world. We are seeing a lot of places that development taking place there over and over. Let our government put their feet on the ground and bring development to this country. We're tired of suffering. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Go to the next one. Right here.
This is Team OKFM, sir. We're getting the views of Liberians as it relates to the water situation in the country. Would you mind speaking to that?
The Ministry of Foreign Works is ineffective.
Is it effective?
Very ineffective.
Very ineffective. Your name, sir? Okay, thank you very much, sir. And we heard that from Councillor P.O. Wakekula. And he's saying, I want to get the voice of I beg you, please. I know. Why are you frustrated? This is OKFM. And we beg you. All right, we stay right here. Are you there, sir? This is OKFM, and we're carrying this live on Facebook and the radio station as well. We want to know, how do you feel as a result of this situation in the country? Terrible. Your name, sir? So what can we say to the government concerning this?
I mean, this is beyond government. This is natural. It's rain.
Okay.
We cannot leave it on the government. This is just something that is happening. Right?
But others are looking at the government to help in the case.
Well, I mean, what is happening is that if we take care of our drainages, this will not happen. But we throw all plastic anywhere, and when they cut, you get the feedback.
Okay.
Is that right?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
And we sit around. I think you really find it time. You know the Friday. How you doing, sir? This is okay.
Don't take my photo.
How you doing, people? How you doing, sir? This is OKFM, and we get the views of Liberians as a result of this situation. You know, there are many who are, you know, in tune today as a result of the heavy flood. And what does it mean for the country? What does it mean for ordinary Liberians? I wish that you add a voice to that. Is that? Okay, but government is also blaming Liberians who are deliberately, you know, building on waterways, wetlands. They are not yielding to, you know, government regulation. You have to say with that. Does it mean that they are not enforcing the law? You say any making sense? Thank you, sir. This is OKFM, and this is our live Facebook OKFM Liberia, and we're getting the views of Liberia as it relates to the situation on ground as a result of the rain. Can we also talk to you, please? Your name, sir? What do you make of this situation?
It's frustrating. It's tiring. I mean, I've been in the traffic since 8 o'clock this morning.
So what can we say to government? Can government do something about this?
Yeah, there are lots of regulations in place.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I'll come when it's in a minute.
Yeah, man. So you put a camera up? How you doing, sir?
Everything I get cheap, really connect. I feel the same, nothing more.
I'm a team of situation now as a result of the rain. Would you mind speaking to us? I'm a Gostin calling from OKFM, a journalist from OKFM. We're getting the views of Liberia as it relates to the rain that are, and it's creating some problem for Liberians. There are many who are indoor today as a result of the rain. What can you say to that? The drainage area there? Drainage there. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. This is OKFM. I'm Augustine Cully. We are a team of reporters from OKFM. We're sampling the views of Liberians in relation to the rain that causing problem today. There are many that are indoor. Won't you mind speaking about this? What does it mean? You are still in the traffic. I guess you're going somewhere. Can you also speak with us on that, please? Okay, thank you. How you doing, sir? I'm Augustine calling from OKFM. We are a team of reporters. We're sampling the views of people as it relates to the rain, that have gotten many people indoor today, and as a result of this, even traffic is now normally moving. So would you mind speaking to that? Just 1 or 2 minutes.
We only want the president at least to talk to the public people and let them come and help us. Because we ourselves, I'm not talking about going to work now, I'm tired sitting now. Almost 4 hours, 10 o'clock this morning, and left my house.
Okay, the public works also blaming people for building on waterways.
Yeah, but all that depends on the government. The government have the government has right to stop people from building. That is right. That's right.
Is it that the government is now working in that direction?
The government working, but maybe some of the constitution that we build today that is stopping us. Yeah. Our own constitution that is stopping us. They supposed to stop people from building on a donation.
Okay.
Yeah. Our own constitution is stopping all of this.
Okay. So what would you like to say to us?
I need a government to change that constitution.
Okay.
To change it right now.
Your name, please?
I'm Captain Rebecca Fire from IFS.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, how you doing, ma? I'm Augustine Cully, reporter of OKFM. There's a whole team from OKFM. We are getting the views of Liberians as it relates to the rain that is also causing this huge traffic in some areas. We have 1 or 2 words to offer that, please.
Thank you very much. Actually, we don't know, but this is a natural disaster because the rain, as you can see, has caused a lot of problems for me, what I see is, I don't know why the traffic is so bad.
Like from the executive car wash there has been a huge water there. People been told one another to cross. Even cars were finding it difficult.
For me, I would just say that this is a natural disaster. It's natural. It's something that is natural. And so I don't think I can say anything for that.
But people are also blaming the government for not regulating because many are building on the drainages, the waterways, that is causing problem too.
Well, I think that government have seen what is happening. I know what is going on. I've seen it, and I know that at the time, try to do something else.
Say your name, madam.
Thank you, Mr. Spoba.
Thank you. All right, we still making How you doing, madam?
Hello, how are you?
Naba, this is OKFM. We want to get the view as it relates to the rain that is making the traffic like that today and even drainages.
The only thing I got to say, Papa, I feel sorry for my own country.
Why?
Because we got people who don't care. I mean, this incident started the other day. The minister, the public works minister. Yes, what he should have done. We got so-called engineers over there. Don't you think they should have sent a crew here or even use shower to open the waterway? Is that minister with a car? Minister with a scratch car? Minister with a gas lamp? No, man.
And this is not the only area.
No, this is not the only area. We just passed in Nigeria House. We just passed in Nigeria House here too. We have to make almost like 5 lanes to dodge the water. And we've been in this car for 3 hours plus.
What does it mean for Liberia?
I don't know.
How can we settle this? Because the citizens are the ones to be affected. I mean, you and myself.
The only thing I can say is people who are patriots for this country, you say you like Liberia. Forget the shoulder pad. Take the shoulder pad off. Get down there for the people.
Thank you, madam.
Power to us.
Your name, please.
Mickey King.
Okay, thank you. Journalist from OKFM. We want to get the views of you as well as it relates to the situation currently on the ground. As a result of the rain, there are many that are indoors, they are unable to come out, and it's also causing huge traffic. Wouldn't you mind speaking to that for 1 or 2 minutes, please? Your name, please?
Well, I'm Melissa, but I'm just visiting here.
You said the name again?
Melissa.
Okay, Melissa.
Yes.
Okay.
What can we do? We can't help it. We just have to be patient and wait for terms to get through.
Be patient. This is not the first time.
Oh, I wouldn't know that. This is my first time over here.
What do you think it needs to be done?
Probably need to put some drainage in so the water can flow away from the road.
What is it causing you? I guess you've stayed long in this traffic.
Yeah, we have been here since morning.
Since morning.
8:30 we left Boys Town. And we're coming here to see
I know when you get back home you will say, wow, it's not easy in Liberia when it comes to the rain and even the traffic.
That's very true. And I appreciate all you do to try and get awareness out there.
Thank you. Say the name again.
Melissa.
Melissa. Okay. It's still right here. I'm Dustin calling from OKFM. We are a team of reporters. Just want to get the view. Thank you.
Shit.
You say your name again?
I beg you, hold on. Winifred Gibson.
Okay.
This is complete nonsense. This is not supposed to be happening. We Liberians, we have our own problems. Look at you got 4 lanes. It is so not right. And the police will have to do a lot of work. They have to step up to the games. This is so wrong. I left my house 9:15 this morning. I'm still stuck in the traffic because I refuse to take the third lane. You don't do this to people. You don't do this. We are working people. You don't do this. This is so not fair. I am pissed off.
Okay.
You don't treat people that way. Thank you.
Thank you. And so we sit around. Sit around. The views of those, stuck in the traffic as a result of this, situation of the rain. How do they feel about this? Like for the junction there has been flooded, people have been passing through. What can you also say to this? Your name, please?
It's horrible.
Yes. Wow.
These things should have been resolved many years ago. So we are stuck with the traffic.
How long have you been here?
More than 3 hours.
3 hours. What do you think government needs to do?
Look, we need people with brain, people that will think for the future, not right now. That is what is lacking in Liberia.
All right.
People with no brains, they think for today. They don't think about tomorrow. That's a problem.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, we don't have leaders, my dear.
All right, thank you. Okay, we are around the French embassy right now. How you doing, madam? This is reporter from OKFM. We want to get So what do you think government needs to do as a result of this? All right, thank you. Yeah, if it was at the French embassy. Agustin calling from OKFM. Yeah, we want to get the views of, Liberia as what is the green and causing this huge traffic. What can you say to that?
What can I say to that? I think it's a natural order.
Okay.
It is the rain that happened today. And apparently, I didn't even know it was going to be this bad as I was seeing. But we always had this long-standing process with this particular junction. I think it's overflooded. I haven't reached there.
Yeah, it's
to know what
overflooded.
happening. Okay, so I'm assuming it's overflooded. How we have been stuck here.
So what do you think needs to be done?
My brother, we got environmental engineer, all the specialists, and I want to do it. I think they need to do something about that drainage over there. That's what I can tell you.
Thank you. Say your name, sir.
Holy, listen.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, now. How you doing, sir? Reporter. How you doing, madam? I'm Augustine calling from OKFM. We want to get your view, madam. How do you feel? I see you sitting there like you are exhausted.
I'm so tired with it. That was recently about the situation I understand.
How long you been here?
I've been here 4 hours. I left my house 9 o'clock and stay around here after 1.
What do you think government needs to do?
Government need to put in place some mechanism to see how best we can overcome every situation I have.
Say your name, madam.
My chief, Jeanette Bidel.
Okay, thank you. Madam, I'm calling from OKFM. We're getting the views of those of you stuck in the traffic right now as a result of this rain and other problem. Would you mind saying something about that?
It's just an unfortunate situation. This morning I'm getting.
Wow. What do you think the government needs to do?
We just need to improve the feeling that people they have been there for years. We have experience at doing this for the third time. So the feeling there just maybe not just for community.
Your name, please. Thank you. Still making up. How you doing, sir? Augustine calling from OKFM. We're getting the views of those of you who are stuck in the traffic right now as a result of this rain, or flooding. What can you say about that, please?
That's part of global warming. Another big, it's like unique like here.
So what do you think government needs to do? The ordinary people are affected.
It's not about government. I said global warming.
Some people saying that there are many people building on waterways, wetlands. So how long you stayed in the traffic? For today?
I've been here for like 2 hours roughly.
Okay. So does it mean that your working time is gone above that in terms of
everything has been discovered for the day?
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Princess.
About the situation right now, we're stuck in the traffic. What does it mean? Frustrating. What do you think needs to be done? Say your name, sir. How are you doing, sir? About I see you sitting in the traffic. What does it mean? How are you feeling about this?
In a few days now will be 171 years, and it's so unfortunate that we have no one road to town. That's the kind of constraint we are faced with.
What do you think needs to be done?
Well, we need development. We need to develop more roads.
Your roads?
Yes. I've been in the traffic since 9 o'clock this morning. Okay. Almost 1 o'clock, after 1 already.
How is it going to be like in terms of your work?
Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to work. I'm going to town to do something else.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. You say your name again? Thank you. So just where we are around the French embassy here in Congo town, we thought to bring you the views of some of the Liberians stuck in the traffic. You viewed the waterways there and you saw the work being done by Public Works Ministry. You saw the people crossing by means of being told on the back they have to get something, and there are diverse views from those in the vehicles, those walking on the streets, and this is Liberia. This is our problem we are faced with. My name is Augustine Belkali. Testimony Basu is here. The woman behind the camera, Diodare, and of course our chief chauffeur, Francis Nyeswa. Thank you for viewing, and we're making our way back to the office. My name is Augustine Collie. Thanks.